of course, we have to mention the person across the sticks who deserves just as much to be here in Top 64, HaunterGV with the Steve Minecraft, as we saw it on the screen. A pretty familiar matchup here. Let's see who's got it this time around.
Yeah, this is, I think, okay, so the way this dynamic works in this matchup is Aegis usually wins the neutral game. That's her game plan. But if Steve gets one hit on you, especially since she's a fast faller,
yes,
she can get comboed really easily. And not only that, she gets comboed off stage as well. And we all know Aegis doesn't have the best recovery.
And the word that comes to mind as you say that is consistency. MkLeo is remarkably consistent, but to be this consistent at this level against such a strong punish game is incredibly challenging, because you make one mistake and that could be your stock.
Yeah, and this is around that percent where Leo is probably going to look for some Pyra downers. As I say that, he switches to Mythra.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that.
Oh, there we go.
And of course, using that reverse skin as well. Just give yourself like that little bit of an advantage. Like, is that Pyra? Is that Mythra?
And the footstool downer, you actually don't see that often enough. But Pyra does have a footstool downer conversion. He's going to make sure you get the sweet spot on the downer, because if you get the sour spot, they get sent away instead of you getting the spike.
I continue to be surprised that we don't see more top players use more footstools. It's such a powerful option, and it feels like such a late game meta changer.
Yeah.
But it still hasn't been fully optimized.
No, definitely. I mean, it does help that some characters are way better at the footstool conversions.
Yes.
Like Steve, for example.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
The rich get richer. That's kind of how it is out here, as MkLeo with the falling up air, that reverse hit as well to make it a little bit safer in case it gets shielded or whiffs. And that's going to give him a strong early advantage as you take that early tax.
Yeah, and obviously the down throw and the back air up B, classic stuff. Of course, it's not always the easiest to react to all DIs, but somebody like Leo is just going to react to your DI no matter what, 100% of the time.
Absolutely. Continuing to keep this stock alive. The consistency gets a little bit easier when you have the advantage if you don't have to push. Haunter is going to be in a position. Oh my goodness, what was that DI?
That was not the greatest DI, but you know what? Mythra up air is so fast sometimes. I kind of get it.
I did not think it was possible for that to kill. That's
I didn't think that would kill either, yeah.
But that is a great start for Leo, trying to make a statement in this game number one, showing what this character can do in the matchup as the up throw does not kill.
Yeah, and this is why Leo opts to go for Aegis. Aegis really controls the pace of the neutral game in this matchup in a way that like Joker doesn't, or like his other characters don't really do that.
Yes.
And on top of that, like Aegis has the mix-up opportunity between Pyra and Mythra.
Oh,
wow! He didn't die because of the block. Did he do that on purpose?
Optimal.
Like, I can't tell if that was, like, on purpose or not.
I suspect he would have been able to fade back. Either that or Leo's just, like, a genius and knew that was going to work. If so, you know what, Leo? You're my GOAT. You got this.
Yeah, I actually think he was dead if that block wasn't there. Yeah, he was dead. So he must have done that on purpose.
Calculated.
Yeah.
Or it was the greatest misinput of all time.
Yeah, and just look out for some back airs or some forward airs right here.
Oh, he's hunting.
And up tilt, of course. Okay. Jab is going to kill two now near the edge.
Man, this is so scary for Haunter.
Good smash,
as strong as this character is, when you are low on resources, it's very hard to make that comeback. And once again, some not so great DI. Leo closing it out with an easy two-set.
Yeah, Leo's playing great, but I will say Haunter is missing a few confirms here and there. And in a matchup where one confirm can lead into an edge guard, you really cannot afford to make those mistakes. It goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, a player of Leo's caliber, he's more prone to make you make those mistakes just because of the sheer amount of pressure, because you know that if you mess up here, you're going to get hit for it. You're going to get punished.
Yes.
Having those thoughts in the back of your mind will make you more hesitant when you play.
Absolutely. And hesitation is defeat. Shout out Sekiro on that one. So hard to play with that rapid refresh rate. That's something that I think is always worth mentioning with top players when you're looking at situations like this. How quickly you can see a neutral situation or an advantage or disadvantage situation and then make a calculated decision based off of it.
Exactly, yeah. And somebody like Leo excels in that.
Yes.
And the fact that he excels in that, like, you're going to notice throughout the game, like, he caught me here because I did one little mistake. Mm-hmm. And that's going to add to all the pressure, like the built-in pressure, because you can get punished for the smallest thing. So in a way, it's good to be aware of that.
Yes.
But then the downside is now you're more hesitant.
Right.
You're a bit slower. You're not as confident as you usually are.
Your stick's a little bit to the side because you hadn't refreshed fast enough on the interaction.
You go for the safer bread and butters instead of your usual like optimal combo. So let's see if it like affects Haunter as much as it maybe affected him game 1.
Haunter's definitely going to need to tighten up that DI, if nothing else, to get that improved survivability. 2 stocks lost well before their time, as Leo is just poking at him in the corner, swatting away at that nasty little fly. The block does get him back to stage, though, with a funny little reversal.
Okay, here we go, an opportunity.
Oh.
Not quite.
Oh, and that back air hit.
And it's interesting to see how Leo handles the blocks. Because a lot of people, they like to give space, Steve some space, you know, find the right opportunity to approach. Leo, he just kind of goes in.
He does.
He just kind of goes in. He doesn't care about any of that.
You see a lot of Pyra Mythras in this matchup go for the Pyra, right? Just
right.
Like F-smash through the block. What are you going to do about it? But this is more of the gnat in your face kind of Mythra game plan.
Wow.
As the Pyra comes out for a beautiful confirm on that up special.
Okay, probably not the best DI, but kind of hard to tell.
It's tricky to DI that from that part of the stage, I feel
Definitely,
like, right?
yeah, definitely.
Again, Leo is just all over Haunter.
Yeah, this has been the Leo show so far. Another thing I would love Leo to see Leo do is use his, what's it called? Not bad within, but what's that move called?
Oh, yeah, you want to see him use the nuh-uh.
I forgot about the name of the move.
I just call it the nuh-uh.
Yeah, exactly.
Foresight.
Against Foresight, against Minecart, because that's actually good counterplay against Minecart. And not a lot of characters have the counterplay against Minecart.
Yes.
So the fact that he just has something that can, you know, counterplay Minecart is pretty big.
Ooh. Well, it gets past the anvil there. Great spacing from Leo. Sitting in a position where if Haunter hadn't used the anvil, he would have been clipped by the top of the move. But because he did, Leo just kind of slides past him.
Okay, good kill setup right there. Haunter's really, you know, trying to get that block set up off stage where he back throws Leo into the block, but Leo is just not giving it to him at all.
Oh, okay, walk the
this
dog.
Could be huge. This could be huge right here.
Let's see. Can you get the confirm off of it? One more. Oh, no, Leo gets back.
You can't miss those. You cannot miss those.
That was the opportunity, like you said. That was huge. A boon given to him, but Haunter wasn't able to convert.
Yep. And that's pretty much the... Wow. Okay, not quite.
Better DI that time.
That's pretty much the defining factor of this matchup. You kind of have to accept the fact that Aegis is going to win neutral over and over.
Yes.
But if you get one opening, you better make it count.
You have to convert, but now you are low on blocks. This is that situation we had last time. So hard for Haunter to fight out of the corner when he doesn't have resources to do so. Side special does get you back to the stage. Get back some blocks. We got diamond tools as well, but that dash attack, this could be it.
Okay. Pyro switch? No, he off to stay with Mythra.
So Leo was mashing that down tilt. Couldn't get his punish because he had already put in the next one.
This is actually closer than you might think, because one throw conversion, one jab conversion can lead to death. Like I said, that's the dynamic of the matchup, so.
Oh, blazing end, not going to quite connect. Good spacing from Haunter. Parry as well, the jab, no conversion. That was an opportunity.
There you go.
Hold up. And that's going to be it. Committed to the up smash, which I respect it. You want so badly to find that kill, to steal the game away when you are struggling desperately in these neutral interactions. Like you said, you have to convert. But he was just too high percent.
You know what? I respect it as well. Like, the previous few up tilts send him towards the pad where up smash would have confirmed, but it wouldn't quite kill yet. So I don't fault him at all for thinking like Leo would DI the same way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like you win the game if you get the up smash. And obviously Leo's ready for the punish. He knows he has enough time to avoid the up smash and still get a falling up air in there.
It was great spacing on timing on that punish as well, because as much as it is a consistent option, it's very easy to miss that window. The lag when you're that high up trying to fall down, you only have like a small window of opportunity to get your kill there.
Yeah, but somebody like Leo is always going to have that. They're always going to take advantage of even the smallest opportunities.
We got the skin change as well from Leo. Okay, I love the silver and gold skin. That's my favorite.
That's actually a really good skin. I do agree. Okay,
a little bit of a change up here, probably just because Haunter was able to get those blocks up preemptively. You see him poking in with a more typical Pyra, get rid of these blocks game plan.
And this is what I like about Leo's Pyra. He's not afraid to play Pyra at percentages where one usually opts to go for Mythra. But Leo's Pyra is just so good that he makes it work anyway. His neutral is still really, really good with Pyra.
Yeah, it's frustrating because that's supposed to be the time that you have the moment to find the chink in the armor. But instead, Haunter is struggling. We saw that bait out of the air dodge to get the last stock. Those fundamentals, the things that make Leo such a well-rounded sword player is the fact that he can do all of these different things with any character he picks up.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not counting out Haunter. Last game was practically last hit. Something I would like to see a little bit more from Haunter are footstool punishes, footstool anvil punishes. There's been a few opportunities.
Oh,
hold on, not quite yet, not quite yet.
That was a chance right there for Haunter, who had the read on the jump from ledge, but missed the back air. Unfortunate for him as he is struggling once again against this Mythra neutral, 75%, and Leo's still on his first stock, gets past the minecart, and the Pyra comes out,
wow.
And the air dodge, the frame trap to punish it with the F smash.
I mean, just having the awareness there to know you're going to have enough time for the F smash punish or the directional air dodge, amazing awareness, state of mind.
Leo just double rolling past. A little bit of a back and forth, trying to play that neutral, trying to bait Haunter into coming to him. He has all of the momentum. Now he goes off deep. Side special, he's going to be safe, but this is a little bit scary for Leo.
Yeah, and Mythra Dutra are actually pulling a lot of weight this entire set. Steve, even though Steve does have some disjoints, you're not going to out-disjoint Mythra.
Yes.
You know? So that's why this matchup, you really got to take advantage of those openings you get.
Oh, the tip! Just barely hit him with the twinkle toes on that up air. I didn't think it was going to connect, but Leo did. That's why he's the GOAT.
What a dominating performance.
Wow.
If anybody ever doubts Leo's Aegis again, all right, send him to me. Just send him to me.
That was a bit of a dismantling there through that last game. He was so in control, so poised. And to your point of mentioning like the Pyra, the way he was able to seamlessly swap between the two.
One, you can die early to Pyra setups. Yes. And two, his neutral is somehow still really good, even though he's playing Pyra.
It's so annoying.
He's like cheating in a way, you know? It doesn't make any sense, but he pulls it off. This right here could have been a defining moment of the set.
Yeah, that is tough. He did get the reset with the back air there. It was a good coverage from Haunter after whiffing, but at the end of the day, you have to take it the first time, otherwise that happens.
Yep. And Leo found a lot of stray up airs this set.
He did. In the air was so hard to get around those massive hitboxes like that. Like Leo kind of was like got the wrong read on the spacing there, went to the left and Haunter went to the right, but because the move's so big, you still get clipped.